Good morning. I thought whilst I was out for my morning dog walk, I would just give you a recap of where our mustard crop is. So the field behind me, we have 100 sheep out here, and the idea is that they're just pooing and inoculating the ground with beneficial organisms rather than trying to eat it all off, because I want quite a big crop to grow, to be able to drive on. So this crop, I want it nice and tall. So I was trying to figure out ways of demonstrating scale of this crop, and this is my sheepdog. He's a Labrador sort of size, and as you can see, sit there. Some of the mustard is still, I'd say 8 inches above him, so safely up to my waist height, really. This field, strangely enough, is not in flower, but the field next door is. So overall, it's pretty thick. It was planted at, I think, 10 kilos a hectare. The sheep are really giving it a bit of a bashing here, but I think that's because it's got a bit of a grass margin around the outside. And we've got some vetch in here as well. It's the vetch in the bottom of the canopy. And interestingly, from an animal behaviour point of view, when I walk out amongst these sheep, they don't move and they have their heads jammed right in the bottom of the canopy. So I think that they might be eating the vetch. But having said that, one of the disappointments I have is that I don't feel the vetch really establishes that strongly. It always seems to be, doesn't seem to grow that tall, and I wonder about, do we need to inoculate the seeds before we drill them? But that's a question for another day. I've been away this week with visits to the AHDB Monitor Farm Conference, followed by the Yen Conference, followed by a trip to the Organic Research Centre. During my absence, Graham and Pip have been loading lorries for weetabix, so we've got some footage here for you. One interesting bit of analysis from Yen showed that 30% of wheat yield variation was due to weather factors, specifically a dry November, which influences better plant establishment with minimal waterlogging. Obviously something that's going to be a challenge for us this year. A cool May, which helps greater tiller retention with less respiration. A cool 21st of June to the 11th of July, which improves fertility and grain set. And finally, a not too windy July, leading to less lodging. And this overall accounted for 30% of yield variation.